We all loved Facebook ads until we got hit by iOS 14.5 privacy policy, where retargeting became extremely hard. If you're one of those marketers who relies on Facebook ads, then this video is for you because you can pick up a lot of golden nuggets based on my experiments that I did after we were all hit by iOS 14.5 update. So make sure that you stay tuned and keep watching. My feed was full of crappy ads, to be very honest with you, and it has been extremely annoying. I can definitely feel the heat and pressure that all the marketers around the world that are facing. And based on that, I have ran several experiments based on the existing ads that we had, and I took them and tried to replicate and see if I can achieve the similar results. And to my surprise, I was able to get as close as possible in the last 1 week of me running ads. So I'm going to be sharing all of those experiments with you so that you can try and get as close as possible for the cost per purchase that you have been achieving so far. Number one, just duplicate your ads. When you duplicate your ads, you are letting Facebook re-optimize your entire settings for all of your campaigns. Most of your previous campaigns are optimized for the updates that were prior to iOS 14.5. So if you are still running those campaigns, you are losing money. So make sure that you shut them down and just duplicate or create a new campaigns with similar settings, and this will help you right away. Second, cost cap is no longer effective. Why? All the cost for Facebook iOS 14.5 have gone up drastically. And because of that, if you're still using cost cap, most likely your ads will not even show, and even if it does, you will not get the required conversions, or your conversions would be extremely low to a point where you will feel frustrated and your cash flow will be really affected. So my advice would be just get rid of cost cap and move back to the automatic CBO settings. Number three, and this is actually quite an interesting finding that I had. Earlier, what I used to do was I used to run a large campaign with a larger budget of, let's say, $200, $500 per day worth of campaigns. Now, when I tried running the same campaign with a similar budget, my cost per purchase shot up very badly to a point where I started feeling ripped off by Facebook ads. Now, as a marketer, I had to experiment and find out if there were more effective ways. What I did was I started creating multiple chunk of campaigns, and I started allocating much lower budget. So let's say I'm running a campaign of $20, $30 per day, and I have multiple of those campaigns. I'm still spending the same amount, but I scattered it across to multiple campaigns. To my surprise, this was one of the most effective strategies for me that worked out really very well, where I was able to get close to my previous results prior to iOS 14.5. The cost was still a bit high, which was approximately like 10% higher, but I was happy that these changes that I made, especially making a more number of campaigns with a smaller budget, was a really effective finding for me. Number four, video views, custom audience are more than important now. So before running any sort of CBO optimized conversion campaign, make sure that you're running either a brand or a reach campaign so that you can accumulate more views, more targeted views on your videos, and then make a custom audience of people who have watched your video for at least 50% of the entire length of the video. Now, by doing that, what you're doing is you're effectively creating a much highly categorized and customized custom audience for you, and then start running a conversion ad with those custom audiences. Chances are your conversions will go up drastically, and you will still not be able to get the exact same results prior to iOS 14.5, but you will be able to reach as close as possible, which is still very great because all of us are still struggling with the iOS 14.5 update. And lastly, make sure go back to your previous customers, give them the best offer, give them the best deal, and just try to win them back. This is very important because it's gonna take a while before iOS and the problems with iOS 14 for marketers get sorted. Another thing that you can potentially do is start running Google ads. They're expensive, but they're still very, very effective. And if you have enjoyed this video, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. And I will be coming back with another video next week, so stay tuned until then. Take care.